Ooh.
Hey, hey, get crazy. Hey, hey, get crazy. Hey, hey,
Hey, it's Allie.
And I'm Hannah, and we're here at our
Super secret mystery meeting.
Yay! We're here at Lost Tavern Brewery in Hellertown, Pennsylvania.
We're clapping for them today because guess what? On July 1st, they will be celebrating their 1-year anniversary!
Woo! 1 year is a big deal.
deal.
So cheers to you guys. You guys have great beer. We love it here.
So many great beers. Cheers. And pretty much if they were open like 24 hours a day, I'd probably be here. So what are we talking about on this episode?
Today, we are talking about strange encounters on the run.
Ooh. We actually thought about this episode on a run because something very scary happened to us and we can't wait to tell you about it. But like basically like you know it, when you're running, you happen to see some weird stuff.
Yeah, there's really weird stuff that can happen on your run. So we came up with 4 things that have happened to us, and you know, if you want to share what's happened to you on your run, comment below because we want to hear about it. This is encounter number 1. We were on a run this week. It was after work, so it was around dusk, and it was on this canal path in Bethlehem. And we were running along, and there are all these like geese family, like mom and dad geese with their geese babies, and we're like, oh, so cute.
We
and they were like,
the cutest.
They were not though. What did they do? They were like,
first of all, we were with our friend Steph, who is like, first of all, a world-class runner, according to us. And she was like, listen, be careful about these geese. And they were like, you know, we were like, but they're cute. And they're like, the little ones are kind of fluffy and
they're
whatever.
like little babies.
But this hissing that they do.
Yeah, they get real mean. So we were running along and we passed this one like mean goose family and we're like, stay away, mean geese. And then we come up on another one, and this dad was not having it. He was like, you do not go near my babies. You do not trespass my property. And like, we were stuck in between the 2 mean geese families.
Yes, this literally happened because mean dad goose decided that that hissing that he was doing, he decided to open his beak up all the way, and so he was like,
and he was like,
yep. This is slow motion of the geese reacting to us.
So we didn't know what to do.
So Steph said, I think we're supposed to make ourselves really big, but I think that's for bears. That is not for geese. So instead we just pissed him off even more.
So then we had to turn around and run the opposite way past the other mean goose family, but they were a little less aggressive. And we just sprinted away.
It was basically like fartlek training because of geese. And then Hannah was like, well, they are on our slideshow of like most dangerous animals. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, that and ostriches. Encounter number 2, deer. So like they're kind of everywhere, you know, like, and they're kind of adorable. I love deer. They're so sweet, and they might carry bugs, but that's okay because like I like their stupid little eyes. So, but one day I was like running along our nature path that we have at Rodale, which like props to us because we have a nature trail. But I was running along it, and there was like this deer that decided to hop in front of me, and I was like, I was trucking, and then he just like put up his little like white tail and was like, F you can't pass here. And I was like, seriously? Can I please get around you? And he was like, no. So, and then I like went back into the office and I was like, you guys, I saw this deer, and they were like, yeah, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, I see a lot of deer out there, but you know, they might get in your way and they might not want you to pass. Strange encounter number 3. So I was running in Bethlehem. All my strange encounters are in Bethlehem. I was running in Bethlehem very, very early in the morning. It was probably around 5:30 in the morning. So it wasn't completely light out yet, but I was running along on a bridge, and all of a sudden I came across these 2 children. Like they were probably like 8 and like 4. And I was like,
as babies,
you shouldn't be out by yourselves at 5:30 in the morning, like unattended by adults.
Did you say that?
Well, I was running and I was like, what do I do? Do I stop and make sure they're okay? Do I keep running and ignore them? Like, I don't know what to do. But they stopped me. They were like, ma'am, do you have any money? And I was like, oh my God, I don't. And I didn't know what to do, and I felt so bad.
Were they ghosts?
That's what I think, actually, because
Okay.
then another runner came up the other way, and he like didn't stop, and I was like, wait, are they even there? Okay, so I was gonna go to the police station, which was probably like a 1/10 of a mile away from where I was standing, and I was running up that way, and then I turned around and they were gone.
Whoa, they were totally ghosts. Number 4, strange encounters on the run. Man parts. Like, okay, all right, and this isn't like in a flashing me kind of way, thank God, but
Yeah.
like I saw like a cyclist changing once, and like his thing came out.
His eggplant emoji.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was just like, nobody wants to see that. Like, no. And he was in his car, and like he was trying to be discreet, but like I look around when I'm running. Like, hello. Like,
I was looking for eggplants.
I'm like, are you an eggplant emoji? I'm looking for you. Have you seen man parts on the run?
I haven't seen man parts, but I've definitely seen people changing, or like when people, come out of the woods and they like clearly just pooped in the woods, and you're like, I know you were just naked back there. That's weird.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in and listening to us talk about the weird things we've seen on a run.
Yeah, and I'm sure weirder things will happen to us, and we'll continue to inform you of those. But if you have any strange encounters that you've experienced, like, we absolutely need to hear about
We
them.
need to hear about this. Like, I want to hear about all of your magpies pecking your eyes out.
Yeah,
and, like,
shout out Steph.
Steph. And like bats like flapping your hair if you're a blonde-haired person.
Or owls. Owls attacked runners before.
Oh yeah, the owl in
Yeah.
Baltimore or wherever.
Yeah, I think it was Oregon.
Oh.
I don't know.
We'll find his Twitter account.
Also turkeys. Shout out Holly. Like, we hear that turkeys attack people too.
Yes.
So,
This is real. The struggle is real.
or any ghost stories. We want to hear all your ghost stories.
I thought you said goat stories.
Or goat stories.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday.